Alright, welcome everyone to Matterdama. This is my professional channel where I'm going to be posting all about my Unreal Engine video games, cinematics, etc. My ultimate goal, or my dream with Matterdama, is to hopefully one day be able to go full-time indie game developer. So let's dive right into today's announcement, which is my very first video game, Backrooms Null. So I'm using Unreal Engine 5 to develop this video game, and my goal is to focus on trying to be one of the greatest Backrooms games to ever exist. And there's a lot of Backrooms games out there, and I mean a lot. So the competition is going to be quite high, which means success will be a challenge. But I believe that I have found a great hook that will make my video game stand out from the crowd. So now the first thing you may be wondering is, well, hold up, what is the Backrooms? Well, to put it simply, it's an internet creepypasta, or fictional universe, consisting of infinite mazes of liminal space, mostly meant to evoke nostalgic and uncanny feelings, usually under the analog horror genre. And if you want to learn more about the Backrooms lore, you can always just check out its Wikipedia link in my description below. Alright, now with that out of the way, back to my video game's hook. Now after watching a bunch of YouTubers play the games, and I've also played some myself, the most prominent thing is they never have a jump mechanic. And a lot of the more quickly made ones have the same exact sound effect. And also kind of some simple UIs. So for all those Backrooms lovers, recognize this? So now you see, I am going to try and stand out in every way possible. And that is how I arrived at my hook. Backrooms, but parkour realistic locomotion. Additionally, also with a nice sweet, clean UI experience, brand new sounds, and much more. And also, take a listen to this.
I wish I could swim. I really wish. So much to be desired in being in a place like this. I want to be able to fully experience the rooms.
Notes taken. Thank you for the great idea, IGP. You already know I'm now going to add swimming into my game for you. Now I don't want my game to become just a boring walking simulator, so I'm going to make sure there's always plenty of puzzles, engaging storyline content, and so much more to keep the journey and experience completely immersive at all times. So now that you get the idea of what I'm going to do for my interpretation of the Backrooms, I am very excited to announce that I'm already working on a free demo. And additionally, at this rate, I already plan on releasing the paid version as well. So I'll release the free demo onto not just Steam, but also GameJolt and itch.io. Once the paid version is done, I'm just going to go ahead and release it onto all three platforms. And I know Steam has a wishlist system, so that once this demo is out for you guys to play, as I'm developing on the paid version, you guys will be able to wishlist it and boost it in the algorithm so it can completely just destroy, annihilate the other Backrooms games like they're nothing. Sorry, I'm just really passionate about this project. Anyways, besides all of the credited footage that you guys have now seen throughout this video, all of the non-credited is in-game footage of what my video game looks like. So, if you're enjoying what you're seeing, and this is the kind of Backrooms game for you, well, consider donating to support me and the project. I will love and greatly appreciate every penny that comes in. I use Ko-fi because they're great and they make it super simple and easy for you guys. So the link is in my description below. Now I still plan to keep jam-packing the demo full of great content for you guys so you can be sure if you want to buy the paid version or not. I want you guys to only pay if you know you already enjoyed the game. But also because I'm putting all this extra time and effort to making a great experience for you guys for the demo, it's going to be longer than your average demo. So, for a reasonable balance, the paid version will be the exclusive version to only receive the new content updates, which I will call sectors. And don't worry, I am going to be releasing devlogs to keep you guys up to date about the development on not just the demo, but also the paid as well. Now, the plan is to keep releasing these sectors to the paid version to then eventually wrap up the storyline. However, here's the deal. If the demo doesn't even do good, and so this game really does not see the light of day at all, I'm not going to pour my time into making the sectors for the paid version. I'm not going to finish the story. But But now don't worry, it's not like I'm cowardly gonna quit on the project. It's only if it doesn't do good am I going to redirect my attention to other projects, because I already have some other cool video games and cinematics that might do a lot better. However though, I poured so much time into making this story, I would absolutely love to be able to share the whole story for you guys. So it's up to you guys if you want to show it love, support, and keep it alive to the end. And who knows, if you guys love it and it becomes a super success, maybe even one day I had a good idea of releasing a VR version of it. But I'm not going to get too ahead of myself, just throwing it out there as maybe something that could be done as a major future update. Probably related about the demo and paid. So to close off this video, I just have 2 questions for you guys to answer in the comments below. The first one being, should I make customizable mappable keybinds so you can change the game controls to your liking, your preferences? And the other being, should I add controller support? Because then maybe I can go port the game to consoles and go beyond just PC. And depending on the game's success, or like if people really want an online multiplayer edition as well, I could also do that, maybe even for VR. So go ahead, drop your answers in the comment section below. I would love to read them, and I'm open for critique as well. So any advice to improve the game, to make this the best Backrooms game ever, I would greatly appreciate. Now I know that was a lot, so to all of you who stuck through to the end and watched this whole video, thank you so much. I love you, appreciate you, and if you want to support the project, it would be a blessing. So peace. Have a good day.